Hello, Peter here, your Pinoy accountant, and in this video, it's just gonna be a quick video. We'll talk about itong sworn declaration of gross remittances, and this is applicable dun sa mga selling online, sa mga Lazada, Shopee, and TikTok, at other electronic marketplaces. So who are required to submit? So if you are taxpayers, again, yung na-mention natin kanina, if you're selling online, so if you nasa Lazada kayo, or Shopee, or TikTok, or any electronic marketplace, you are required to submit itong sworn declaration of gross remittances. And and these are applicable if you would like to be exempted from the 0.5% withholding taxes. Pag hindi kasi kayo nag-submit nito, automatically yung Lazada, Shopee, and TikTok will withhold itong 0.5% na withholding taxes sa kanilang gross remittances sa inyo. So, again, who are qualified na maging exempt? So, dapat ma-meet nyo yung dalawang qualification. First, yung gross remittances nyo from the previous year, so yung 2025, ay hindi nag-exceed ng 500,000. So, cumulative dapat ito. Ibig sabihin, yung total ng gross remittances ninyo from all electronic marketplaces. Hindi lang kay Lazada, hindi lang kay Shopee, hindi lang kay TikTok. So, dapat i-cumulative siya. I-add natin yung total or kabuuan na gross remittances na receive natin from Lazada, Shopee, and TikTok noong last year, so 2025. So if nag-exceed kayo ng 500,000, hindi na kayo magka-qualify to be exempted with the 0.5% withholding tax. So pag nag-exceed kayo last year, automatic yan. We withholdan kayo ng 0.5% ni Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok. And next qualification is your gross remittances for this year, the current year 2026, I mean January 1 to December 31, 2026, hindi mag-exceed ng 500,000. So, i-estimate natin for this year, if sa tingin ninyo, mag-exceed kayo ng 500,000 yung total na, again, cumulative na annual gross remittances na marireceive niyo from all the electronic marketplaces. If sa tingin ninyo, mag-exceed kayo ng 500,000, so again, hindi kayo magiging exempted dun sa 0.5% na withholding taxes. So, yung deadline na to is ngayong January 20, 2026. So, paano ba i-compute yung withholding taxes? Because some are, na hindi na lang sila magsasubmit nito because yung iba, yung kanilang point is, sobrang liit lang naman daw nung withholding taxes. But, again, yung withholding taxes na i-withhold nila sa Shopee and TikTok, you can use that as a deduction or consider it as advance payment na ng mga taxes ninyo because you can use that as tax credits or pwede nyong i-deduct doon if ever may mga income tax due kayo sa inyong quarterly income tax return or sa annual income tax return. So pag hindi nyo to ginamit, hindi nyo claim, so unfortunately, hindi nyo na siya pwedeng gamitin for the next taxable year. So how is the withholding tax computed? So itong example na to, this is from Shopee mismo. So very straightforward lang yung kanilang computation. The gross remittance multiplied by the withholding tax rate. So, ito yung example nila, the original price or yung selling price niyo. So, pwede nyo i-deduct dyan yung mga seller-sponsored discount and the voucher. And pati na din yung mga platform fees, i-deduct dyan. So, net na matatanggap ninyo. So, yun yung tax base or yung basis na pag-compute ng ating withholding tax. So, in our example dito, yung original price is 567, less the seller-sponsored discount na 50, seller-sponsored voucher na 25, and then lines pa yung platform fees ni Shopee. So, yung tax base natin is 477 multiplied by the withholding tax rate na 0.5% or 0.005. So, yung withholding tax na to is just 2.39. 2 pesos and 39 centavos. And again, if ever nag-withhold sila, kailangan ni Shopee magbigay sa inyo ng BIR Form 2307 na equivalent dun sa kanilang withhold because yun yung gagamitin natin as proof ng ating tax credit na pwede nating i-deduct sa ating income tax return. So, next natin is magsasample na tayo kung paano ba natin fill outan itong sworn declaration of gross remittances. So, ito yung example natin, naka-Word file ito. And if you would like to download ito, just go to our website, www.pinoyaccountant.com/download. So, this is just a template mismo, sa BIR mismo itong galing itong template na ito. The Sworn Declaration of Gross Remittances, Annex A, and this is for the sellers, merchants engage in business within electronic marketplaces. So sa pag-fill out nito, again, yung mga naka-underline lang dito, pwede nyo palitan. You can use your details and i-check nyo lang yung certificate of registration ninyo. Dapat yun yung name na naka-indicate doon, yung address and the TIN number. So ito, example is I, Monkey D. Luffy. Ayan, yung legal age, business address, Don Island, Fuchsia Village, Makati City, Philippines. And then, yung TIN ninyo, ilagay ninyo. Example, ayan, 0001234568888. Ayan, after having been duly sworn in accordance with law, hereby depose and state. So, number one is, ito, nakalagay lang dito that you derive income from sale of goods and services from electronic marketplace. So, dito, ilagay nyo lang lahat ng mga marketplaces na kung saan kayo nagbebenta. So, in our example, nilagay natin lahat ng Lazada, Shopee, and TikTok. If ever man you're still planning for the year, at the beginning of the year, hindi pa kayo naka-register na account, but you're planning to sell, ayan, ilagay nyo na lahat yan so that isang sworn na lang yung gagamitin or yung gagawin ninyo because sayang din yung cost sa pag-notarize nito. So lahat yan, ilagay na ninyo yung Lazada, Shopee, TikTok, and other mga electronic marketplace. So, number two, ayan, so madami din confuse dito. That for the period, this is for the current period, for the 2026. So, January 1 to December 31, 2026. So, ibig sabihin, for this year, ayan, you are, pino-forecast niyo na yung gross remittance niyo ay hindi mag-i-exceed or mag-i-exceed ng 500,000. So, dito, may dalawa kayong choices. Ayan, do not exceed 500,000 pesos. So, if you would want, yung na-mention natin kanina, if you would want to be exempted with the 0.5% na withholding tax, so do not exceed 500,000 for this year. But if ever, ayan, mag-i-exceed ng 500,000 pesos, ayan, you are, automatic yan na withholdan kayo ng mga marketplace operators ng 0.5%. So, ayan. So, number three, ayan, nakalagay lang dito that if anytime during the taxable year, so for the 2026, if ever yung mga gross remittances ni Lazada, Shopee, and TikTok will exceed 500,000, ayan, automatic na mag-withhold yung mga electronic marketplace ng 1% on the one half of gross remittances or yung bago na ngayon is just simply 1/2% or 0.5% of the gross remittances. Ayan, and then number four, ayan, template lang din yan. Nothing to change. And then number 5, nothing to change then. And then dito na tayo sa baba. So ilagay nyo lang kung yung date kung kailan kayo nag-sign. Ayan, ilagay nyo dito. For example, 8th day of January 2026 at Makati City, Philippines. And then ilagay nyo yung taxpayer name ninyo and then signature above your above your name, I mean. And then dito sa baba na ito is a notary public na. So usually yung copies ito, 3 or 4 original copies. And then yung fee ng pag notarize nito is would range nasa 200, 300, 400. So hindi magma-matter kung ilang copies yung ipapanotarize niyo because yung notarial fee is per document. So ito yung isang document lang, isang sworn lang naman ito. So if 200 pesos, ayan, 200 pesos yung charge would be for the kahit 2 copies, ayan, kahit 3 copies, kahit 4 na copies pa yan, 200 pesos lang yung charge ng notarial fee. Ayan. So ayan, once na notarize na ninyo, ayan, ipapa-receive ninyo sa BIR kung saan RDO kayo nabibelong. And then yung documentary stamp tax naman is available din sa BIRs kung saan RDO kayo nabibelong. And then ito, i-receive na lang nila ito. And once na-receive na ng inyong BIR, yung original copies, they would retain 1 or 2. And then yung isang original is mapupunta sa inyo. So yung original copy ninyo, yung gagawin nyo is kailangan yung i-scan yan. And then once na-scan na ninyo PDF copies or JPEG, ayan, pwede nyo nang isubmit sa mga electronic marketplace kagaya ng Lazada, Shopee, and TikTok. So ito yung basis nila pag nag-submit kayo nito, they will not withhold yung 0.5% ng kanilang mga gross remittances sa inyo. So ayan, so napakadali lang. Template lang ito actually. And again, yung deadline na to is January 20. So yun lang yung ating video for today. My name is Peter, your Pinoy accountant. If may mga tanong kayo, just comment down below. And thank you again for watching and I'll see you again in our next videos.